Today I'm going to show you a hack for an in-wall system that is a pneumatic style. Here I've got the internal frame and the internal bellows for the push buttons. I'll show you how it works. So this is the valve that's inside the system, and here you've got the pneumatic tubes that go between the two. When you press this one here, it presses air through the tube. These bellows here move up. So when you press that, the air goes through the tubes and comes from here, which is a little piston that pushes the air out of there, and it goes down into the valve actuator, which lifts up the valve like that. Then you've got the half flush, which does the same on the other side. It just creates a different action inside the valve, so it only lets half the water out. Now, in a commercial application, some people ask if they can make both these buttons full flush, because often people will dump too much toilet paper. It's good to save water, but when you're repeatedly pushing the half flush because there's not enough happening, or otherwise you're pressing and holding, which completely empties out the system anyway, it's pointless to have a half flush. So it's really simple. All we do is at this end here, which is the piston end of the system. So all we do here is we cut this like this, and we also cut the other tube. So you cut both tubes like this. Then you put a joiner in here and join that back up again. So you've then got a complete one. So then at the same time, you get this one here that you've just cut from the half flush, so that you press the half flush, then you're only activating the full flush. Now the only issue is that because these pistons are one way, as you press that down, it'll push the air that way, and when you release it out, it'll neutralize like a one-way valve, if that makes sense. So now that I've done that, if I press that, the air is going to go in there, out through this one here, so it's not going to displace the air correctly into this actuator up here. So the only way we would do that then would be to press them both at the same time, which you can see here pulls up the valve. So what the other idea is to do, when you press both the buttons, obviously they're individual. So what you can do is you can pin them here, so it doesn't matter which one you push, they both work at the same time. So what we're going to do is to remove these. You've got this tiny wee tag here, that's a stopper for the actual button set themselves. So you just pull it down a little bit and it comes past, and once that goes right up to 90 degree to the panel, you can just pull it straight out. So it's as simple as that. And then so we'll do the same to the other one. So potentially what we're going to do is to drill a hole through here, and then drill a corresponding hole, drop these back in here. And now they're all lined up, they're holding each other. Just get a little pick and mark a corresponding hole on the other side. Yep. Try not to drill your finger. Your bolt. Good job. So you can see here I've done it up a bit further, but you don't want to completely do it up tight, because otherwise these hinges here bind. There you go, now you've got a single flush and a double flush button. Cheers.